Can we just relax on the 12-month full-time travel sell your house thing for a moment? There's more to life than that. And you know what? You are going to look stupid. No one gives a fuck. 95% of people out there do not want you to get what you want.
You don't just start an Instagram page and be like, all right, I'm going to get some sponsors now. That's their truth. They're literally exposing themselves.
We are so much happier as individuals, as couples, and just enjoying fucking life. It pissed so many people off when we... I've always wondered why podcast people wear headphones.
Yeah.
I always thought it was like a thing, like, you know how like DJs like press all these buttons and stuff and like actually doesn't do anything? I thought that's what like headphones were. That for podcasts, like you just look professional.
Yeah.
But it's actually sick.
Yeah, like you can really hear.
When is it like training wheels? Like, is there like a stage you get to, like an episode or something where like you take them off?
I think people wear them all the time.
Well, but some people don't. I just feel like, it's like, is the microphone on? Am I talking too loud? Like, you just wouldn't know what the hell, you just wouldn't know what the hell's going on.
I think the people who don't wear them is because they're in an actual professional recording studio where it's got like the padded walls and stuff. So
We're in a caravan. We're inside today because it's wet outside. We're in Coffs Harbour at the moment. And what did we do today, my love?
We went down to the beach to cook some lunch, but
it's beautiful.
yeah, the weather was a bit. It was beautiful and sunny when we left, but when we got there, it wasn't quite what we expected.
Look, every time we come up to like, we're almost in Queensland. Like, it's always like we come at that time where it is still sort of raining. People are like, oh, stay down south, etc. It's raining. Every single day to be alive is the best day ever.
This is true.
We're sitting here. We've got eyes, arms, ears. I got a warm 3 o'clock coffee.
Yes.
Life's fucking good. It's wet and muddy outside, but it's amazing.
Georgia wants something.
It's really amazing. And as soon as we start, Georgia is walking up and down, whacking her tail on random things. But episode 1 was amazing. We shared our story. That was just, the feedback was literally incredible. We've been so excited to do that. And the feedback was absolutely amazing. Except there's always someone on YouTube.
It's always YouTube.
YouTube is just, and look, I put it down to this because obviously we've been, I guess posting on Instagram for 7 years, and like we shared our story. It's like, it's right from the start.
Yeah.
Like the start. So there's a lot of sort of like OG followers. That's like, they'll Colorado people, they'll Y62 people. And it's like, all they give a fuck about is Nissan versus Toyota, fucking fuel economy. What size tires can I run? Do 35-inch lift, 35-inch tires fit? Like, and I get it. It's great, but this is all they give a fuck about.
And
like, that's it.
Who they can get a discount code from.
There's more to life than that. And our brand and our story is more than that. So like, we get comments. It's like, oh, I liked you better when you had the Y62 Patrol. Like, it pissed so many people off when we bought that TRX.
It really did.
Like, we lost a lot of followers and we gained a lot of followers. And I guess what I'm sort of trying to say there is it's like, it's more than that.
Yeah.
It's more than that. And like, there's always the people like, what is this? It's like, oh, if you want to lose all YouTube subscribers, like, tell them you're a millionaire. I didn't say I was a millionaire.
Yeah, he clearly didn't listen to the episode.
Yes, in the captions we had that because it's true. It's what we've done. We actually downplay it all the time.
Yes.
Remember, we got a new account. I've had an account for probably 6-7 months now.
Yes. And
he said he did a call of our community. He actually said, he's like, he's followed us a while. And he's like, I was actually hoping I found something. He's like, I was genuinely hoping I found something that just didn't line up. And he's like, you guys downplay this a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And look, what I want to say on that is like, our DMs are full of people that are, wanting to create a change, people do create a change, but so many people that hold back. And it's always like, they're always going to want to do things when things get better. When I have more money, I'm going to do this. When I have more time, I'm going to do this. When, my kids grow, there's always like delayed times when things get better, I'm going to do this. And the most number one thing that holds people back is, what are people going to think of me? What are they going to think of me? What's my friends going to think of me? What are randoms on the internet going to think of me? It is the most number one thing. And what I want to confirm, after, again, 5 to 7 years of having those same fears and doubts. And look, and it can still creep in. It can still creep in. But what I want to really, 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 really let you know is when you're back at the start and just starting and have you just sabotage yourself of all these doubts, fucking limiting beliefs. What are people going to think? No one gives a fuck. Especially when you're just starting off.
Yep.
Whether it's a fitness journey, whether it's getting a new job, whether it's starting a business, whether it's starting a YouTube page, like whatever it is, you're afraid of looking stupid, all this sort of stuff. And you know what? You are going to look stupid. And you need to be okay with that. Like, I look back at some of our fucking first videos, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But what I want to say is, when you achieve whatever the hell it is, like whatever it is, whether it's it's achieving your ultimate lifestyle, maybe it's having a car, maybe it's having a caravan and traveling Australia, maybe it's having a nice apartment, like, I don't know, whatever it is, but like it gets worse. Like there is 95% of people out there do not want you to get what you want. I want to be very clear on that. And that's something that we found out over the years. It's like, you just think that, like, when all these hopes and dreams that you have, it's like, you just think that, like, when I make that happen one day, it's like, fuck, everyone's going to be so proud. I'm going to have this. It's going to be great. No.
A very small handful are proud, but it all comes down to tall poppy syndrome.
But that's the good part. And this is the trade-off. And look, when you're just going on your true, real journey, being you, it doesn't matter what the fuck people say. Whatever. Fucking say what you want because you're being true to yourself, and don't get caught up in all this bullshit on the internet, say, of like saying you've done things that you haven't done. Like, it gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
Short term, looking for quick wins, quick money, all this sort of stuff. Those days are fucking gone. You will not last anywhere out here. But the trade-off is you will get a small handful of people that will just be fucking stoked for you.
Yeah.
And generally, they're doing way better shit than you. Or they're on the right path as well. And you always hear about, like it's your network and community, all this sort of stuff. It's a very big thing. It doesn't mean that, like, you're going to network with people and, like, it's going to lead to business deals and blow up your life. It could. But it's more just having that community of people that, like, want to see you win. Because most people, especially, I bet most people listen to this have minimum 1 to 3 friends that do not want to see them succeed.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't know.
Yeah.
You think they're your friend.
You might know.
I don't know. But look, these people that say all this shit, they don't see the hard times. They aren't there when fucking shit's going wrong. They're not there on the fucking bad days.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? And all they want to do is, like, they just want it to get to you. This is why I never react to anything.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm sharing this is because this is what holds people back. But, like, they think that once things are good, that it just won't exist. It's worse. But when you get what you want, it only gets better when you're working towards it. If you just stay there, do nothing, most people in the very bad situations, it's a downward spiral. Going for it, not giving a fuck, and just taking action every single day, it's upward spiral. And it's fucking great. And you truly won't give a shit what people think.
Exactly.
And look, on that, we're going to give away $250, remember?
Yeah, very exciting.
So, not right now, shortly. I've got all the names in front of me here. And there's quite a few there because it was very quickly. It's only when we released episode 1, like 24
yesterday.
hours. 20, yeah, yesterday. So we're going to be doing that today as well. But I want to chat about, like, because we get messages, like, obviously because, like, we obviously sold our house, and should we do some of that dog?
Yeah, I was just about to say, can we just pause for a second?
Oh, I can keep going. It's only the people on YouTube that's gonna see you getting up, and George has been crazy. It's wet outside, man. But look, going back to the YouTube thing, like, I knew, again, we have such a mixed amount of followers. It's like, it's the OGs, just the car, 4-drive stuff, all that sort of stuff. We've got business people, we've got all sorts of different people. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I just hope that just you're happy, you're healthy, whatever the fuck you're doing, you're living a great life. I want that for all of you. And I knew that, like, because we've built our YouTube channel so much on just, 4-driving, etc. We've wanted to do this podcast for a long time. Again, we're more than just, can I fit 35s and 2-inch lifts? Like, we're more than that. And that's always so excited to share that. That's why we started the podcast. And we literally tossed it up. Like, should we create a TC speech YouTube, its own YouTube. It's like, no, traveling campus is Josh and Michaela, and this is a little part of it. And honestly, and we said at the start of the episode, the people on YouTube, if you don't like it, it's cool. We're still gonna have the weekly episodes on there, or probably not weekly, but like the OG sort of traveling campers styles. It's still there. If you don't like that, whatever, it's okay. Just relax. You can unsubscribe, and there's plenty of people out there, and I hope it goes great. But we literally get DMs that say like people will literally rely on our answer to be like, hey, like, should I sell my house and go and travel?
Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to actually tell people. Like,
do we need a disclaimer?
no.
Did you have the disclaimer written out? Did you? Do we? I don't know. Like, it's you know when you get like financial advice or like gambling advice. Like,
this is just our opinion. But when people come into the DMs and they're like, should we sell our house, pack up our life, chuck our kids in a caravan and travel Australia? Like, we can't be the ones to say yes or no to that. 'Cause we don't know. Like, we don't know you. We don't know your dynamics. Like, there's so much more to it.
But people rely on our answer. It's like our answer is going to be like, I'm going or not.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty crazy. And then on the flip side, we've got over a handful of us. Again, this is not like daily things. I'm probably, I'm exaggerating, but people, it's like, hey, how do I get a sponsor so I can travel Australia?
Yeah.
It's like a random dad.
Yeah.
Cause that's not how it works. It's not how it works. But just
you don't just start an Instagram page and be like, all right, I'm gonna get some sponsors now.
But it just blows me away that like people think that. But like, just we obviously touched on it in our first episode. But go back to like why we sold our house for our it was our story. We just had to. The reason I say that is because like we were done with Madura. We're done with Victoria because it was COVID, all the bullshit. And like, we're just going to do a 6-month trip. And it just literally was an on the spot decision. It was just in our hearts. That's like, we have to do this and go all in. And we wanted to cut all ties. I didn't want to be 3 months in and I get a call. It's like, fucking the aircon's broken or this has happened or this has happened. Fuck, I'm just like, no. Out.
And,
sorry.
And there was so many more rules that were in favor of tenants. Like they were allowed to have pets, or they are allowed to have pets. They're allowed to paint the walls. They're literally allowed to treat the house like it's their own. And because of COVID, they could also skip on rent payments.
It's pretty crazy. Again, look. We have a lot of friends that have a lot of properties, etc. Again, for us, it's our thing. We got hammered. Keep your house, everything. Have something to come back to. Should have rented it, income, everything. You're never gonna learn again. I didn't want to fucking learn again. I didn't want that.
A big part of also why we wanted to sell it is because it was our first home. Like we were so attached to it. So if we did rent it and something awful happened, or we had, I'm sure we wouldn't have had awful tenants. Like we would have made sure the real estate picked the right people. But you hear so many horror stories, and we just did not want that happen. So we'd rather just sell it and move on.
Yeah, exactly. But look, this looks different for everyone. And like, look, I think the way you got to weigh this up is like, and one thing I see so much these days is like people are out there that like they say they're traveling full time. It's like, oh shit, like how long, full time, how long are you going for? It's like, oh, 12 months. Mm-hmm. Like, cause that's a 12-month holiday.
You're doing a 12-month.
It's not traveling full time.
And doing a lap in 12 months is quick.
But traveling full time is like you're on the road indefinitely.
Yeah.
Like permanently or just with no end date. That's traveling full time. That's what it says in the dictionary.
Like you literally have to change your fixed address to your parents or siblings or someone's house that you trust to send your mail to.
But I don't know who started the trend. It wasn't us. Sure, we did.
No,
it wasn't us.
No.
I mean, we still get to.
Grey Nomads have been doing it forever.
Yeah, it's their fault. It's their fault. But it's just like it's kind of died off now. But it's just like a thing. It's just like sell my house and travel. It's become a trend.
No, it's sell your house, get a caravan, and go to WA and book all the beach camps.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's a different topic.
it's not a bad idea, but like, I mean, I just the way you got to look at this and like, look, everyone's background situation is different. Like, there's people that have, successful businesses. They maybe had an exit on the business. There's people that have worked their whole lives. There's people that have saved. There's, like, I don't know. There's so many different scenarios, and like
business owners who can run it remotely or online.
yeah. And however you're doing it, fucking hats off to you. Like, I have the utmost respect for all of you. But like, I think the part of it is like, what you got to think of is like, if you're selling your house, like, do you want the travel lifestyle, or or are you trying to escape your current life? Because I've seen people out there that they just want to be on the road. They want that freedom so much. They maybe want to see that amount in their bank account, and it's like they're escaping their old life.
Yeah.
And this is where this could be very fucking dangerous. I've seen a lot of people that have gone traveling and like it's turned to shit. They haven't traveled before. They've had a lot of stresses going on in the background. Again, they've escaped it. They've sold their stuff, whatever. And they go package all this fucking shit up into a 19.6-foot caravan.
With the kids.
With kids. And
try homeschooling and
it can be a shit show.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to have their off days. But, like, this is where it's like, if you don't fix that stuff, like, no matter if you're in a caravan, if you're in a 5-star hotel, whatever, like, things are probably going to be pretty shit.
Yeah, well, you're in a very confined space.
Don't blame caravans.
No, it's not caravans' fault.
Caravans are fun.
It's the fact that you're in a confined space.
Exactly.
24/7.
And we've had the time, like, we're aware of it now. Like, sometimes it's just like, hey, like, I'm just going to the gym by myself. So, like, we just know when we need our own time, and it's like, okay, cool. It's not like...
Yeah. Like, I'm just going to go to the supermarket.
Like, yeah, you can... It's okay. Yeah, you can go to Coles. I'll go to the gym. Just relax.
Yeah.
My pre-workout, music going, and it's fucking great.
And we're good.
But what I was getting at is, like, just everyone's situation is so different. Look, what just happened?
The dog is not happy. She threw my phone.
Okay, the dog's throwing the phone. So people say, wait till you have kids. Fucking dog throwing phones at us. She's violent. But I think, here's the thing. If you're trying to escape your reality, it's probably not a good idea. It's probably not a good idea. Because here's the truth. Yes, you can live off grid in gravel pits and free camping. It's still fucking expensive. Fuel is through the roof. Like, shit, it costs us nearly $500-600 now to fill out the TRX, and that gets us 800 kilometers. So it really doesn't last long. Caravan parks are actually, are pretty expensive now. Hip camps are through the roof, depending on where you're going. Free camps are getting harder and harder to find. Groceries are through the roof. Like, everything's ridiculous. So what I'm saying here is, like, if you want to live full-time on the road, you need to, if you don't have how many millions or thousands or whatever in the bank, and it makes sense depending on age, etc., whatever, you need to make money. Or you're going to have all this stress that you've escaped. And trust me, when you're out there and like maybe it's not that big of a safety gap, and that's draining, it's going to amplify your stress by 100. So, you're right. I don't know if I can hear that. People could ask me questions about that. The dog's having a drink.
That's what she wanted.
Okay, she wanted a drink. But this is the thing. This is why people go out there. And look, caravan is not for everyone. You need to understand this. It's not for everyone. But like, people make the mistake of going out there and not trying it for a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Can we just relax on the 12-month full-time travel sell your house thing for a moment?
Exactly. And
just go out for a month. Go out for a month. Go out for 2 months, 3 months. Because you're going to find out, are you going to be happy? Is your husband or wife going to piss the shit out of you? Like, just go and find out. Because that's how we did it. We did 2.5 months, and we're just like, holy shit, we just wanted to keep going. Like, we absolutely loved it. So, really got to think about what that's going to look like for you, because without a solid plan, like, some people are way more stuck after selling their house. Look, in for us, we didn't care. Like I said, we made it very clear, if we were just permanent residents of the caravan park, didn't give a fuck. Again, this is how strong we want. We just had to go on this journey.
Yeah.
We just had to do it. And we've been happy the whole time. And everyone's journey is different. Please do not get sucked into these motherfuckers that have the truth behind caravan that no one tells you.
That's their truth.
Fuck you.
That's their truth. They're literally exposing themselves to the issues that they have in their relationship, in their travels, in their life.
But yes, there is bad days. We all have bad days. And we show a good mixture of everything. But every single time that someone's in a off mood, you can fucking post a reel about it. Like,
No.
it's sad.
And I think, like, it's the way you deal with things as well. Like if something terrible, or, if something terrible is happening, then obviously. But, like, if there's a bad situation or something, like, we have worked on our mindset that much that we know how to get out of those situations.
Yeah.
Just trying to explain it.
And it's not easy. Again, let's just confirm, it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No, but
But neither is home life, going to a job that you fucking hate every single day.
Yeah. And then that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we've worked on things enough that we know we can identify when, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But just follow the people that keep it real. And look, if someone's just posting sad shit all the time, I'm going to block them. There's enough sad shit. I want to see people happy. Yeah, it's a highlight reel. I get it. And it's easy you can pick the fake ones. It's so easy.
And there's a difference between going through a struggle and sharing that online and overcoming it. But then there's people who just constantly share, oh, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that, like they're just continually struggling.
Yeah. This phone's ringing everywhere.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's all happening inside. Inside is not going well for us today.
But just again, and because I think it scares people away, and it comes down to caravanning. But these things will happen everywhere. Yes, it's going to amplify it. So again, go and experience it yourself first. But again, don't just label it all because it's in a caravan. Because here's the other side. Here's the other side. We've had our struggles. We've said it. When we first started traveling, it was hard because it's like, you have all this free time. It's very easy to get lazy, especially because we were building a business. We didn't just travel full time to just have a fucking 6-year holiday.
And I think that's also something that we struggled with, because when we were going away in the caravan, we were so used to enjoying it like a holiday.
Yeah, and that was a transition, and that was a transition that we went through. But what I can say now is someone said the other day, it's like, oh, all you guys do is just go to the gym and don't go off road. It's like, we've done 5 years now. And it's like, instead of going home, yes, sometimes we like just hanging to the coast, being near towns, cities, beaches, gyms. We love it.
Nice restaurants.
And what I can confirm is today we are so much happier as individuals, as couples, and just enjoying fucking life. We look better. We feel better. It has had the most positive effect on everything. Yeah. Our family relations, everything. Everything.
And honestly, the one simple thing it comes down to, we've been consistently going to the gym.
Yeah, it does. The gym's amazing. And when you look at these people that say those comments, it's all you need to know. But again, we're so focused. There is an amazing life to live. You can, and look, when we go back to places, when you're just feeling fucking sloppy, when you're just drinking piss all the time, and again, I'm not saying everyone lives their life, and also have a Jack Daniels if I want to, but it's like, when you're feeling fat and sloppy and gut hanging out and you're going to the beach, you don't feel as good. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
When you go back, you're feeling better. There is an amazing life to fucking live out there. I feel like no one talks about that anymore. And if you do, it's like, it's fake.
Yeah.
It's
or you're showing off.
Or you're showing off. There is an amazing life, but it comes down to you as a husband, partner, mum, dad, individual, whatever the fuck it is. So, but again, we sold our house with a plan. We had spent 12 months going through, again, no one knows what those days were like. You want to talk about hard. That was up at 3, 4 a.m., gym, etc., working all day, working on our side business during lunch, late nights, 11 o'clock, midnight. I remember it like yesterday.
Yeah.
But there's just a season of our life. But we had a plan. We didn't just fucking gamble it all. And again, we had 170 grand to our name. If we just did that with no business and no cash flow, we would have been home in a year and a half.
Yeah. With no money.
Broke with no money.
And definitely not be able to get back into the market.
No. So correct. But we used it as fire. We had built our business to $8,000-$10,000 average a month. It's like, that's what we're doing. We had Michaela out of work, etc. We had a plan.
Yeah.
and it was definitely like, hey, this needs to work plan. So like we used selling the house as some fire. It wasn't like, it's people going, oh, you want to get to the market. I'm like, that's not my idea. I want to come back and be able to buy the same house of cash.
Yeah.
And we're able to achieve that in like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
By traveling Australia. So yes, you can be happy. You can be successful by also creating your ultimate life. It is out there. But again, don't see this from other people that do it. Most people are calculated, and they have a plan. But people think they just sell the house and that's the way to do it. So, I mean, yes, you can do it, but like you need to have a plan and don't sell everything with zero cash flow. It's a panic move and you're going to regret it.
Yeah. Or don't use your house sale money as your cash flow.
Just keep the house, rent it, Airbnb, whatever. Go do the 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If that's you, if you fit in that category.
Just test the waters first.
Just test the waters but if you have a plan and you're going to sell your house and you've got a shit ton of cash sitting there, you've got cash flow, you've got, again, rentals, business, whatever the hell it is. What did someone say the other day? We had inheritance money.
Oh, yeah. No one died.
No one's died for us to live this life. Fuck.
All our parents are still alive. Thank you.
Another episode.
Yeah.
But the beautiful things that you gain from this of living, of just, call it traveling full time. I mean, I guess we're talking about caravan because I guess we've traveled to Japan and we've done a little bit of world travel, but we'll probably do more over the years. But like, there are so many things that you gain. Like you get your time back, and from us building our business and, creating the life we have, and more so just from our business, like we've bought back, we did these numbers, how many thousands and thousands of hours of our lives.
Yeah.
Not being we still work, but it's like not being at a job. We're together every single day. George is about to jump off the bed.
Oh my goodness.
What the hell? This bed's high. I've never seen her do that.
She jumped like...
Here we are worrying about her being... She's just...
elderly.
Jesus Christ.
That's a really big jump for her.
But you can be present. We spend every single day with Georgia. Like, we've built a life now, but like, if we want to become parents one day, we can be fully present parents from the start. This has been a massive drive on ours for years.
Yeah.
For years to be able to do this. And again, there's such an amazing life out there and so many experiences that just money can't buy. With, right now, it's like, some of the views you have outside of your caravan, there's mountains there, there's cows outside, and it's just like, fuck, this is nice. Like,
and then if we want to go and have a view of the beach, we can just pack everything up and we can have a beach view.
Yeah, and like, you just have such a deeper connection with your partner. And, we have, friends that travel, and like, they're just so connected differently to their kids because their partner used to be in the trades or whatever, and just they're never home. They miss their kids growing up.
Yeah. Or like when it was time, when they weren't at work, physically, emotionally, mentally, like they were exhausted because they had been at work for, they do 12-hour days.
Yeah. So they've missed the most amazing experiences, most amazing memories, and someone else is raising their kids and doing it for them. Like, again, I can't relate to that just yet, but like,
I
mean, you can. You worked in childcare for 8 years.
I worked in daycare. I was raising other people's kids. We had kids in there like 5 days a week, and you do the simple math. Awake hours, we see these children more.
Yeah.
Than what their own parents.
Isn't the age like 6 weeks?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. 6 weeks. I've had a 6-week-old baby before.
Wow.
At daycare, yeah.
I mean, but that's what the system wants, is to have mum, dad at work, and like, that's what they want.
Yeah.
And it's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be like that. It's not meant to be like that. But such a deeper connection with that, just with the world. Sounds gay, but with nature.
Yeah.
Like, just being present, with the...
You just feel better.
You just appreciate things so much more rather than being so... How depressed are we when we go to Melbourne?
Yeah. Concrete, or most cities, like concrete jungle.
Sitting in traffic, everyone's yelling at each other on Channel 40, bipping, everything. I don't know. I mean, that's, again, if that's like... Again, but people don't want to live in a caravan. I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that. I couldn't think of anything friggin' worse. But there's so many positives to it, but there's also again the downsides as well. Like especially like I know a big thing is like the isolation if you're not mentally ready for it. Like again, being in a caravan. I mean, I can't imagine having 4 kids in here.
Yeah.
You know, again, but like I said, like if you've just had such a big career of just stress, everything, anxiety, all this sort of stuff, and package that into a caravan, you know, and people aren't getting along, screaming kids, whatever. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and that can be really tough. But the other thing as well is like this life isn't for everyone, and that is okay. Because one of the most biggest, you know, downsides can be missing your old life.
Or being homesick.
Yeah, some people love having a house.
Yeah.
Like, I know when we used to go on holidays and would come back, I couldn't wait to get home. Loved our house.
Yeah, we loved our house.
Loved going back to it. So, and I think that can be a hard thing is like having that like, fuck, when you're doing it, like, have we done the wrong thing? Like living with that regret of it all the time. And this happens. This definitely happens. And, you know, or maybe you regret selling too soon or whatever. And, you know, and that old life is, you know, harder to get back.
Yeah.
So again, I guess it really comes down to everything. But like to wrap it up, like I'll just say like, just because it looks good on Instagram, like don't do it's not gonna it's probably not gonna be the best idea for yourself.
Just test the waters first. Do a couple of little trips. Do 3 months, 6 months, whatever works in your budget, and take it from there.
Yeah, and if you have a plan and like selling your house is like a part of the plan to, you know, to buy back your life or go and live that part of your life, you need to do it and not run from it, then amazing. It could be very, very, very good thing. But like, I think deep down you will know.
Yeah. Like that's how we knew.
If you have a burning desire to just, and you keep putting it off, like you will know deep down. And yes, it's scary.
Yeah.
Yes, it's scary. But if things line up and you have a burning desire and it's just that little bit of fear, go and fucking do it.
Yeah.
Go and do it because it will be one of those things that you regret that you don't.
Yeah.
If you're looking for validation and you know things don't really line up, etc., and it's like from that sort of fear of like, oh, fuck, I just want to escape everything, don't do it.
No.
But either side, if you haven't done the test run, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, you can go and have the best 6-month holiday.
Yeah.
And come back and work for the rest of 6 months, save up before, whatever. Very, very, very doable.
Yeah.
And look, you can go and work, like, again, there's it has never been easier. It has never been easier to make money on the road.
Yes.
Also, if online stuff isn't for you, it's never been easier to just go and get work.
Oh, so many people are screaming for
We
workers.
get jobs offered to us.
Yes.
Like, if you're open to just learning a new skill set and doing whatever, there's work everywhere. And you can go and just, it could even be 2 weeks, 4 weeks. Go there, whatever, work for a bit, top up. Like, there's ways to do it.
Especially if you've got a trade under your belt.
Yeah, but even if you don't, like, you can go to people's properties, caravan parks. Like, I don't know, there's so many things out there, and they actually pay good money too.
Yes.
They will pay good money as well. So there's ways around it. But like I said, you will know if it is for you or not, if you have to do it. But most people, here's my thing, just bring it all back to, if you're putting off a Fraser Island trip, a Cape York trip, like a West Coast trip, York Peninsula trip, whatever it is, like, set the date, go and do the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Especially if it's 2 weeks, 4 weeks. Because you'll just keep putting it off every single year.
Yeah.
And you'll never do it.
Set the date.
Set the date, go and do it. It's not hard to save up a bit of cash, whatever. You need what, fucking 10, 15 grand in your account. That takes you 1 month, 6 months, 12 months to save, whatever. Prioritize it, go and do it.
Yeah.
Be the best friggin' thing you've ever done.
Well, that's exactly what we did in 2019 with our 3-month trip.
It's exactly what we did. It's the best thing that we did. And we just went back. You're so excited to be back at what you appreciate your job better. You appreciate your life better, everything. Like, you're building for that next one. I think the most miserable people these days are the ones that just, they work for 5 years and never have a fucking break.
Yeah.
Like,
They never use their leave.
or it's in the time when, you know, everyone else is on holidays and it's just fucking hectic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, pencil it in and just prioritize it, or else you're never going to do it. And then you can have, if it's 2 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't know, whatever works for you. But every single year you have that, you're excited for it. Pencil in the next year, whatever it is, 1 trip a year, 2 trips a year, whatever it is, like, go and do it. Because again, we're, you know, Like I said at the start of the podcast, say like there's people that are just wasting their fucking life, judging other people, how they should live their life. Can you just imagine how sad? Just picture this. I know it's very hard for you to picture this. Can you imagine a full grown man coming home from work, ignoring their kids, ignoring their wife, get on their phone with their 19 fucking fake accounts,
Probably sitting on the toilet while he's doing it.
and just like we have full grown men with multiple fake accounts that watch our shit every single day, just seeing what we're doing, like, and just ignoring your partner, ignoring your family, and just being so invested in what other people are doing, how they're living their lives. The most saddest thing you can do, especially as a man, is that from someone that truly does not even think about you, could not give a fuck about you, and behind a fake profile.
And you're investing so much of your time obsessing over people like us.
There is just, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Like, I have a vision board of all these amazing things. We've ticked off so many things.
Yeah.
And I've got another board, and it's pictures of people like this. I'm like, no matter how bad shit gets,
The opposite of a vision
don't
board.
be that.
Yeah.
Just, I don't care how bad it gets. Don't be that, because there's nothing lower than that.
There's so much more to life than caring about what other people do.
But just get out, do it. Don't do it if it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, if you're one of
Disclaimer.
those people, just go and play with your kids.
I don't know. It's I don't know. But look, I hope that helps. So let's just quickly do this $250 giveaway, which is going to be maybe a Visa gift card.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just go deliver cash.
No.
Cash in the mail is probably a bit sketchy
Yeah.
these days. But I've got all these names in here on I'm gonna do it on ChatGPT. I couldn't find a giveaway thing, but
Free
ChatGPT,
raffle.
he's my guy. He's gonna do it for me. So I've got these names in here, and look, we've got a camera up there. If you're on the podcast, it's just our voice. So source, trust me, bro. Okay.
And
So-
and Chad.
And yeah, Chad is our ChatGPT, by the way. So, all right, I'm going to go on here. I'm just going to quickly press all the names in there. I'm going to go bang. Oh, you heard the tick. Yep.
I had that.
Alrighty. So, the winner is of our $250 giveaway is Elise Pining. Pining. I'm not too sure exactly.
How to pronounce that?
Elise, you have won. So I didn't have to figure out the next plan. Maybe if I don't hear from you in a day or two, I'll probably I'll go on and see what your Instagram is and DM you on there. But we'll sort it out. If you do watch it on the episode here, and I'll reach out to us. So congratulations. Massive congratulations. Hope you can put it towards a bit of, maybe it can be a tank of fuel to go on a holiday.
Yeah. I like that.
Maybe you can sell your house.
No. Real estate fees are more than that.
But look, again, I guess just the biggest thing we've learned is just go and create your own journey. It's so easy to get, again, mixed up on all the stuff that other people are doing. Like, write your fucking journey. No matter how hectic, weird, whatever it is, it's your journey. Go and write your own journey. And start a fucking YouTube channel. There's content creators that say that don't start a YouTube channel. Fucking go and do it. If that's what you want to do and document it, like, go and do it.
Do what you want to do.
Just go and do it, because just write your own story, do it, make the memories, make it make sense. Don't let it fuck up your life, but like, just don't stop holding off. The biggest thing that people do is just hold off, never do it. And again, just, you don't want to be one of those people that get to the end of their life and just have regrets. Should have done more, should have been more present, miss seeing my kids grow up, never went and did what I wanted to do, just work for the man
Didn't travel enough.
the whole fucking time. Superannuation's fucked now.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's over 3 million, but that is just the beginning. That's source, trust me, bro, talking. But that's just the beginning. I've always had this weird fucking feeling. That's why I've never put much into superannuation.
As a sole trader.
I don't know. But I think by the time you wait till you're 65, 67, like whatever it is, it's, especially if a younger generation at the moment, I just can't trust that that's going to be.
And the age just keeps getting bumped up.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, topic for another day. But look, I hope that helps. I hope I hope that helps you maybe make a decision. I hope that maybe makes you not make a decision you might regret as well. But no matter what, whatever it looks like for you, go out and do it. Again, like I said, just if it's just a trip, set the date, go and do it. Stop talking shit. The excuses are always going to come up. There's always bills coming. There's always no one. You can't create more time. Everyone's busy. Like everyone's got the same.
Yeah.
You either do it or you don't. And don't be all these dickheads that complain online. Just don't do that.
No.
Go on a holiday, relax.
Enjoy it.
Don't be a dickhead.
Enjoy the time with your family.
Yeah. So
Your partner.
anyway, all we ask again, no sponsors on the show other than
no ads.
TC Legacy is a sponsor.
Which is us.
The guy that runs has got a massive forehead.
So does his wife.
Your forehead's like
That's what I used to get
It
bullied.
kind of is.
That's what I used to get bullied for in school.
Actual.
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah. I had the fucking, what was it called? Like the veranda haircut.
What?
Like it was short and like it's a veranda. So it's like you have it like waxed up. It looks like a veranda.
Oh, like on American Pie.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you saw
Your
my
brother had that haircut too. I've seen photos
Yeah.
of
So if you saw my primary school photos, like it was big, and I got
Forehead
teased a lot. But yeah, yeah.
Oh, our kids are gonna be.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. They're
Nah,
gonna
it's
get
alright.
teased. No,
But
they
no-
won't get teased because they're not gonna go to a school.
No. It's fashion now. Like
What, to have a big forehead?
yeah,
What?
yeah. Like it's coming back. No,
Okay.
seriously, my hair. Well, like I said, my hairdresser. It's just a guy I went to once because we don't have a hairdresser. Just
Yeah.
go to the local barber.
A random barber.
He was like, no. Oh, fuck, it's scary getting haircuts, isn't it? It's like you just I'm trusting them what to do every time you go there.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, that's a haircut. Trust me, bro. It's going to look sick. I'm never going to see you again, so I don't really give a fuck. Anyway, all we ask again, if you got something from that, share it. Just share it. Share on your story. Share with a friend. Send it to a friend. Whatever. And that's all we ask. That's all we ask. So have the most amazing day, week, night, whatever of your entire life. We'll see you in the next one.